In the face.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Who missed me? I know you did. Yes, I can see it on your face. Do not deny you missed me. Okay, enough fooling around. Today's video is about a segment I'd like to call French Fridays. Woohoo! Who's excited? So I've had a couple of reviews, and even before I started this channel, a lot of people have been asking me to teach them French. Anita, teach me French. I want to learn how to speak French. I want to speak French. I want to, but then I'm like, how do I teach so many people at once? How? And how do I teach you over WhatsApp or Instagram? And so I have decided to take Fridays out to do a little tutorial for people who would love to learn how to speak French, or at least just the basic. So I'll be posting videos every Fridays. Like, I will try my very best. It's not going to be really easy for me, but I will try every Fridays to post off something for French Friday, you know. So French Friday is just going to be my personal French tutorial session, what I call like a mini tutorial session of me teaching you guys one or two things in French, you know, either greetings, alphabets, numbers, you know, a few things you can say in a couple of places, how to conjugate a few verbs, how to speak French, and I hope you're excited about it. I'm really hoping this video can be helpful to people who would really love to speak French or who would love to learn a little bit of French. So let me give you guys one small gist. You know, the last time on my last video I talked about doing my makeup in an hour, so I decided to slash that time into 2 and see how well I did. So I did this makeup in 30 minutes. I just wanted to do something nude and a little natural, and yeah, I think I did great, you know? It usually takes me a long time because I have to do this and do that and highlight and contour, but like this time I decided I was not going to exceed 30 minutes, and I did it! So before we get on with this tutorial, I'm going to be telling you guys how I learned French at the end of this video. So if you stick till the end, you're going to find out how I learned French. Because a lot of people have been wondering, how did you learn your French? Anita, how did you learn your French? It's so difficult learning French in Nigeria, where we all speak English and then our native tongues. So I'm just going to be explaining how I learned my French and my whole French journey so far. But that will be at the end of this video, so stick around. So without further ado, let's begin. So in today's video, I'm just going to be teaching you guys about French greetings, what they mean, when they can be used, and also I'm just going to do like a brief rundown of numbers, French numbers. So let's learn! Bonjour à tous. Okay, that just basically means hi everyone, and I'm just getting you guys prepped for this. So in French, there are different kinds of greetings. Okay, I could say salut. I could say bonjour, I could say bonsoir, I could say bonne nuit, and au revoir. Alright, I'm just going to start from the beginning. Salut means hi. Let's say it together. Salut, salut, salut. Yeah, that's how you say it. Salut. That means hi. And when you say salut, your friend can respond and say salut, ça va? Yeah, so let me not just go too far. So basically, salut is just hi, like I just explained. And it is used when you're just meeting a friend, or you're just saying hi to a random person and you're trying to be casual and informal. So instead of just doing all the formalities, you just go salut or However you choose to say it, it's fine. So salut means hi. Another greeting is bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. It's just the same thing. I could just use different intonations, but then it's bonjour. Let's pronounce it together. Bonjour, bonjour. It has a nasal sound between the O and the N. So instead of saying bonjour or bonjour, actually bonjour, 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 bonjour. Okay, so bonjour just means hi or good day or good morning, basically good morning, but you could also use bonjour in the afternoon and say hi. So I could say for the first time in the day, like maybe around 2 or maybe even 3, and I say bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Another greeting is bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Just like the bonjour, it has the same nasal sound between the O and the N, so it's bonsoir, and it means good evening. You could use bonsoir around 4, from 4, 5, down towards the evening. Even at night, maybe I meet you around 9 p.m., maybe we hook up at a club, or we have a dinner date like 10, 9, or 8, or any time from the evening. I could just say bonsoir. Say it with me. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. You have to try as much as possible to roll your R at the end. But if you can't roll your R, that's fine. You're still saying it right. So if you say bonsoir or bonsoir, it's still fine. So bonsoir, good evening. Next, we're going to learn how to say good night in French. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. When you're trying to wish someone a nice day, you could also say bonne journée, bonne journée, bonne journée, bonne journée. Say it with me. Bonne journée. That's have a nice day, or have a great day, or just enjoy the rest of your day. So if I see you and I say hi and then we talk a bit and then I'm saying bye and then in the end I want to say have a nice day or enjoy the rest of your day, I just say bonne journée. I hope that was clear. Just like the bonne journée, there is also bonne soirée. Bonne soirée is used when you're trying to say have a good evening, have a great evening. Maybe you see someone around 3 or 4 or even 5 and you're trying to let the person know that they should enjoy the rest of their evening. So you go bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée, bonne soirée. So the last French greeting we're going to be learning on today's French Friday series is au revoir, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. Au revoir simply means goodbye or until we meet again. So that's what you mean when you say au revoir. So you're saying bye, goodbye, till we meet again, till we see again, you know. So that's what au revoir means. So let's do a brief rundown of what we've learned so far today before we move into numbers. Okay, we first learned the salut, which means hi. Salut. Next we learned the bonjour, bonjour, and then we learned the bonsoir, bonsoir, and then we learned the bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. We also learned the bonne journée, bonne journée. Next we learned the bonne soirée, just like the bonne journée, bonne soirée. And lastly we learned the au revoir, au revoir. So let's move into numbers. I'm going to be be teaching you guys now how to say the French numbers from 1 to 10. I'm just going to give a brief rundown of everything from 1 to 10 before I start teaching you guys how to say it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That easy. I'm sure these words sound strange to you, so let's break it down. That's 1, number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Deux. 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 Number 3. Trois. 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 It sounds like I'm trying to puke, but I'm not. It's just how you roll your R. Trois. Number 4. Quatre. 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 Number 5. Cinq. 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 It's sort of like you're saying something sank into a place, so cinq. Number 6. Six. 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 So you're not saying 6, you're saying six. Six. Number 7. Sept. Sept. So you're not pronouncing S-E-P-T like set. You're pronouncing set, like a set of plates. Set. Number 8. Wheat. 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 It's sort of like you're saying wheat bread. Sort of like that. So wheat. So when you remember wheat bread, you would remember how to say wheat. So that's number 8. Number 9. Neuf. 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 Number 10 is dix. 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 Like you're dissing someone. Dix. Yay, we now know 1 to 10. Okay, I promised you guys at the beginning of this video that I was going to give you like a brief background to how I learned my French. I started learning French at a very young age. I think I was about 4 or 5 in nursery school. So in my nursery school, I always like loved the way my French teacher used to speak whenever she would come into the class and say something. The fact that it was a strange language, like it was different from what my parents used to speak at home, that was what, you know, stirred up the interest. Like I really wanted to learn it. Like, this sounds strange, I think I want to learn it. So yeah, so I took it serious, and throughout my nursery school I was really good because I just had that interest. So that interest was sort of what paved the way for me. Even down to primary school, I was always like not just coming to class to learn the French. I would go back home, try to revise what I was taught in French. It's not like I was that excited about any other subject, but like French was just awesome to me. Like it sounded so amazing, and I just really wanted to learn what all this was about. In nursery school, I also had like a private lesson teacher. She used to come to the house to teach us. That was when we learned the words, the basic greetings. Then we learned how to say sweet in French. That's like the very first word I ever learned, like the first noun I knew how to say. So that's bonbon, bonbon. So she'd buy sweets, and she's like, if you don't do your homework or you don't do your assignments, I'm not going to give you bonbon. So like everybody's gingering. Like my brothers and I, we trying to like solve the riddle so that we will get bonbon. So yeah, that was that. Back to school, yeah. I was always very serious about my French. I don't know why I took it so seriously, but I just really loved it. Then throughout primary school, I always used to get awards in French. I was always first. Like, I don't know, it was like everybody thought it was jazz, but I think that interest just really helped me, and then I put in some extra effort. So down to secondary school now, I was also very pumped about French. Right from my JSS 1 days, I was always taking my French very seriously. I'd study it, I'd practice, I'd go home and tease my mom.
I can say this, I can say that. And then I'd say, because my mom didn't know how to really speak French, she could just say 1 or 2 words. And then my dad too, my dad was just always excited that I picked interest in French, you know. So I'll just go home and then, like, I'm trying to like do shakara for them, like, oh, this is what I learned today, this is what I learned today. And I tell my mom this word and that word, and she's like, eh? So they taught you all of this today?
So, you know, there was just this excitement surrounding the whole French thing. I remember when I was in my SS1 or was it SS2, I had a French lesson teacher who used to come to my house to teach me. So he's Togolese by origin, so he's not Nigerian. Most of the time he'd play a like an audio, like a disc on his laptop or something, and then he would let me listen to it, listen to how they say it. And maybe it's a book that has a comprehension passage now, and then he plays it, and then I listen to how they pronounce it and say all those words, and he's like,
read from the book the way they pronounce it. I'm like, oh my god, can I really do this?
So when he's like, you can do this, just go ahead, like try. And then I'll give it a try, and then that's how little by little my vocabulary was forming. I knew how to say words in French. I could say it the way the native French speakers would say it, not because I had, like, my teachers were like the best in French in school. No, it was because Monsieur Emmanuel was always there to like bring the audio for me to listen to, so like I would listen to it, and then it would help me to speak and say it the way they said it, like the way the native speakers said it. So he would also play French cartoons. I listened to a lot of French news, all those things. They were just, it was almost like at some point when I started, I'm like, what are these people even saying? But I didn't care because I just liked the way it sounded, and I liked following the stories, especially the cartoons, because I love cartoons. So I was just like following the storyline, and then I'd be reading subtitles, and then I'd be picking maybe a particular scene. I might have like only 3 words that I know, but then every time I complained to him,
I don't really understand this whole thing that they're saying. It's like, don't worry, with time you understand, with time you understand.
So I just kept that faith alive that I would understand all these things one day. So I continued, you know, I was just doing my own thing. Sometimes I don't practice on my own. Back in school, I would go to my teacher's office and like disturb them, like my French teacher, and then like I'm trying to like explain to them what I learned, or ask them a question. Maybe I'm reading a part of a book and I do not understand this word and that word, or I'll just come to have random conversations with them just to see how well I can speak, like just to see how fluent I was. So back home, Monsieur Emmanuel would teach us a few songs or, you know, poems, and then we would sing it. Like, I'm saying we because my brothers and I were doing this lesson before my elder brother decided not to do it anymore. Then my younger brother and I were the ones doing it together. Until then, it was just me. So I was just really enthusiastic about anything concerning French, whether songs or anything. I used to listen to French news. I might not know what they're saying, but like I used to just try and listen to them, so I'll just, you know, gain a few words, or like just so I'll just listen to French for the purpose of listening to French. When I got into university, I decided to study French, so that's what I studied, and I graduated with the first class. Yeah, so I graduated with the first class, and while I started studying, like in my 100 level, like my first year in university was quite easy for me, because it was basically everything I knew was coming back. They were teaching us alphabets, teaching us things I knew. So a lot of times, like when the lecturer is just teaching, I'm all smiles and I'm like, yeah, I know this. Yeah, I know this shit. I know it. So yeah, it was pretty exciting, my 100 level days, because things weren't very difficult. And something that also helped me to speak was speaking to myself, because I basically had no one to speak to aside my lesson teacher or my lecturers at school. I was just there, like in my own private time. I would take my dad's iPad, and maybe I have a book, and that book has a comprehension. I would read it, like maybe it's a dialogue of Mr. A and Mr. B. So I'm going to be Mr. A, so I say
Mr. A this, and then Mr. B this, and then Mr. A says this, like that.
So like I'm basically talking to myself, but I was just trying to make conversations. It seemed crazy, but it really helped me in the long run to speak, because I wasn't always waiting for when I would see someone to speak, because it was difficult to find someone to speak to. My parents didn't ever know how to speak French. My brothers really couldn't speak. I needed someone to, you know, speak with me so that I wouldn't forget stuff I was learning. So I decided to make myself my own learning buddy. So I did all those videos to just learn how to say this and how to say that, and then I'll just make conversations with myself, and like, yeah, it worked out quite nice. And then I'd get to school and try to make conversations with my classmates in French. A lot of them weren't really keen on it, but like, and I didn't want to seem like I was trying to show myself, so it was tough.
Let me not lie to you. It was really tough.
Trying to not forget stuff I had learned, or trying to even learn more, because everyone around me was speaking English or Igbo or Yoruba, so it was difficult. It was just like me in my own world, and it really is difficult learning French in Nigeria, especially when you don't have anyone to teach you. Like, you do not have teachers that are probably from outside the country, or Nigerian teachers who are like really good in French. And I used to hear a lot of this.
Nigerian French teachers are wicked. Oh, my French teacher was wicked. She used to flog me. I never had those experiences anyway. It's just that some of them were kind of mean, but I was a good girl.
They did not used to flog me like that. So maybe that's what discouraged a lot of people from learning French. But I'm just here to encourage you guys today to learn French. You do not have to know how to speak it totally, or like to be extremely fluent, but it's just good to know a little something about another language. You know, it's fun and it's exciting, trust me. I hope this video has been very helpful to you guys. I hope you've been able to learn the French greetings and a little about the French numbers. If you found this video helpful, please like, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. I'd love you to subscribe, please. So I'll see you guys next time on French Friday. So next Friday, just come back to my channel and check for my next video. I shall have something great up, something exciting. Don't worry, I'm never going to bore you, okay? And with that, we have come to the end of French Friday. French Friday. French Friday. I hope you had fun in this video. I see you guys on the next video. So till then, au revoir.